Hey guys, welcome back to the Pink Bedroom. This is Beauty Beads. I'm Iris. Today I'm filming my monthly haul for April. Now, this is a bigger haul than I've had in quite a while. I would say it's probably been since maybe even this time last year. The reason for that is really twofold. First, we have that it was my birthday month, so I wanted to get my birthday gift at Sephora. I had a couple of gift cards that I'd been saving for this month. The other piece was that the Bath and Body Works mini mist sale happened to fall during late March, so I ended up receiving my package in April. So we're just gonna go through things. I think we're going to start with body care. I have a little bit of everything. I have some skincare, I have some hair care. I have quite a bit of makeup, which is fun, and I have a little bit of nail polish as well. So let's start with body care. Like I said, we're going to really quickly go through what I got from Bath and Body Works. Now, I've never claimed to be like a paragon of self-control, but I really did not need to buy 9 body mists. That was not my proudest moment. However, I'm not regretting it, at least not so far. So really quick, the ones that I got were Costa Rica Pink Pineapple Sunrise, which unfortunately did not come with a cap, which I find very annoying. Brightest Bloom, Calypso Clementine. This one is lovely. I've worn it quite a few times already. We have Dressed in White and Daffodil Daydreams. Sweetheart Cherry, which is another absolutely gorgeous scent. Supposedly, this smells like Tom Ford Last Cherry. I've never tried the Tom Ford perfume, so I can't say if it is a dupe or not, but it is a really, really lovely, sophisticated cherry scent. Tropidelic, Thailand, Sweet Kiwi and Starfruit, which is another lovely, lovely scent. It's like a very tropical fruit salad that's pretty heavy on kiwi. I've been really enjoying this one. And then finally, we have Iced Lemon Pound Cake, which does smell spot on like a glazed lemon cake, and I still don't know how I feel about that. I don't think I want my body to smell like it, but I will probably end up using it as a room spray in my kitchen so I can pretend like I'm a competent baker. And then with the same sale, they also had their hand creams on sale. I usually have one of these in my desk at work, and I actually just finished one this week. So I was looking to re-up on these anyway, and I picked out some scents that I'd used in the past in different formats. So we have Inspire Love, which is rose and vanilla, Waikiki Beach Coconut, and At the Beach. I love coconut scents. These are both really good ones. I really do like having these at work. These are a nice size. I find myself going through one about every 6 weeks. So getting 3 was not too bad. And actually, I paid for everything that I got from Bath and Body Works with a gift card, and I still actually have a little bit left over. So far, we are at $0 spent. This next item brings us up to $1.07. This is a trio that I got from Basin. This was originally $15, but I guess they were considering this an Easter item because I got this in the Easter clearance for $1, and then with tax it ended up being $107. There are 3 little bath bombs in here. It doesn't say what the scents on these are, but even through a couple different layers of packaging, I can smell them. They smell really lovely. I cannot justify a $5, $6, $7 or even higher. I think some of the ones at Lush are like almost 12. I can't justify that for a bath. That's so silly to me. I feel like around $1 is about how much bath bombs should cost, and I was really happy to be able to get these for, 35 cents each. That was, I thought, a really good deal, and I'm looking forward to using these. Also, at the same time, I was able to get some Easter candy, so this is a huge win. Actually, now I'm wondering. I wonder if maybe what I'm smelling. No, it's been too long. I was kind of wondering if maybe what I was smelling was just the Easter candy, because this was like in with all the jelly beans as they were trying to clear out their Easter stuff. And it does have a little bit of a candy scent, but it's been like 3 weeks, so I can't imagine that's candy scent hanging around. I think there's just something really sweet in one of those. I'm all over the place today, but we're just gonna keep moving. I was starting to run a little bit lower on cleansers than I really like to be. So when I ran across a couple of cleansers on the Ipsy site at what I felt was quite a reasonable price, I picked them up. So first we have the Purlisse Pineapple Bright Cleansing Gel. This is a 100 ml size, which is a little bit smaller than I would really like it to be. I really prefer it when cleansers are more like 5 ounces, so 150 mils or above, but whatever. I think I've used this one before, and if I remember correctly, I really liked it. I tend to like gel cleansers, and I love pineapple scents. I also think I've liked pretty much everything I've tried from Purlisse, so I figured even if I hadn't tried this one before, it was probably a pretty safe bet, and I think that was $5. I also found this little cleanser kit from Clinique. This was originally $15. I believe it was $9 or $10 on the Ipsy site, so I picked it up. It has 4 minis, each of which is 30 mils. I have tried the pink one, the All About Pink, and I wasn't, not All About Pink, All About Clean, and I wasn't totally wild about it. It left my skin feeling a little bit tight. However, I put on moisturizer after I washed my face anyway, so I didn't really care. And like I said, I was running pretty low on cleansers, and I wanted some minis because I'm hoping to do some traveling this summer, this fall, and wanted some minis to be able to take along with me. I had to take a quick little break in there, but I think that I left myself in a really nice spot to transition because I was just about to start on my first and only hair care purchase of the month. This I bought at TJ Maxx from Eva NYC. It is their Just Glisten Hair and Body Shine Mist. Now, I was parsing that incorrectly when I first saw it. I assumed that it was meant just for the hair and it added body and shine. Reading the instructions, it is for the hair and the body, and it is supposed to give shine to each. I'm probably only going to use it on my hair. I've used it one time so far, and I was really quite happy with how it looked. Sometimes when I use shine products, I find that my hair gets really dirty looking really quickly because I have pretty fine hair. It gets really oily looking quite quickly sometimes, but this made it look shiny, made my hair look sleek without making it look or feel dirty at all. And I didn't notice that I felt that I needed to wash my hair any sooner having this in than I would have if I didn't have this in. So far so good. Have only had this for about a week, so I can't give too much insight yet, but I think this is gonna work out. Now, everything else that I have is nail polish or makeup. I think we're going to start with nail polish. When I was at TJ Maxx, I ended up finding 2 polishes. I was actually pretty happy with myself. I went into TJ Maxx because I needed planter pots for my garden, and I figured they would be cheaper there than they would be at like Target or Walmart or the garden store. And I did indeed walk out with some decently priced planters. I also, of course, took a quick foray through the hair and makeup, but I only came out with, what I needed, plus 1 shine mist and 2 nail polishes. So the nail polishes that I ended up with, the first is from OPI. This is My Dog Sled is a Hybrid. I thought in store that this looked like a Tiffany blue. Getting home, it is definitely more green and a little bit less bright than I thought it was, but it's still a very, very pretty color. I have already worn this. I've also worn the other one, which is Blue Iris. Again, this one's from Orly. Did I say that this was Orly? It's OPI. This one I was really excited to see because I've been wanting this since the Impressionism collection came out, which has been, what? At least a year, maybe, it might be, I think it's 2 years actually. I think it's a beautiful color. This sort of periwinkle is definitely a shade that I go for again and again, and it's got iris right in the name. I'm wearing it today. I have some little cloud and rainbow stickers on top. I wanted my nails to look like Andy's bedroom from Toy Story. And I think they turned out. I really like the look. These feel very fun. I'm starting to get a little bit of chipping, but it's been like 3 days that I've been wearing this, so fair enough. So that's nail polish duo number 1. I bought 2 nail polishes at a time and made 3 purchases this month. The second is from Hella Handmade Creations. They organize it a little bit differently. Each individual creator runs their own theme over several months rather than having a single unified theme, but it's a pretty similar idea. I purchased 2 of their overstock polishes, so these were left over from previous months. The first one is from, I'm going to have to check what the maker is. I don't see a label here, but the shade is Careful of the Power, and it is a light blue that has a little blue ghost flaky as well as quite a bit of hollow shimmer to it. Looks very, very pretty. This one I have not worn yet. I have worn this Dom nail polish. This is How I Roll. This is from August 2023, and it is a light blue Crelly, a little bit lighter and more green than what I have on today, with white dots, a couple different sizes of neon circle glitters, and some yellow and green and, or maybe not green, yellow and pink star glitters in there. This one was really fun and ended up being kind of thick on the nails, so I think that the next time I use it, I will probably just start out with 1 coat of a similar blue cream polish and then add 1 or 2 coats on top rather than going for 3 coats of this to build it up completely. But I liked it. I thought it was absolutely adorable. So my first Hella Handmade Creations experience was a good one. I really don't need to look for other outlets to buy nail polish. Goodness knows I have plenty, but I was really happy with the 2 that I got through them. And then the last purchase was 2 Orly polishes that I got through Ulta. I actually just got these this morning, maybe 2 hours ago as I'm filming this, so I haven't tried either of these yet, but they were on sale on the Ulta website. They are both confetti toppers, so there's a pink and purple one called Let's Go Girls, and a green, blue, and purple one called Dancing Queen. Both of these are, actually they're both hex glitters. Had to look at them pretty closely because while this one has some bigger pieces, all of the particles in here are relatively small. I think these are going to be a lot of fun. I've heard nothing but good things about the Orly confetti toppers, so I think these will be fun to play around with. And that leaves us with just makeup, and I actually have a decent little chunk of makeup to show this month, which is kind of weird. I haven't had that in a really long time. So one item is from Ipsy. This is Again, a Purlisse product, and it's their Juicy Tint Lip Nourisher. I wasn't exactly in the market for a product like this, but I saw it and I thought it was very interesting because I just had no clue what this was actually going to be. So this comes in a little squeeze tube. I thought at first that it might be like those, what were they called? The lip paints that a lot of the beauty gurus used to have like 10 years ago. I don't remember what the brand was, but they offered these super pigmented little lip paints in kind of similar packaging. This is not that for all that I was talking about. This is a very sheer plummy color. I haven't worn this on my lips yet. It does feel a little bit on the sticky side, but no more than I would sort of expect from a lip nourisher. I think that'll be a nice little bit of color. It has a pleasant, soft scent to it. I don't know what it's intended to smell like, but it's pleasant. It's not so strong that I think it would almost taste on the lips. Have you ever had a lip product like that where you put it on and it's not even that it has a taste, not like you're licking your lips, but you can sort of taste it just because it's such a strong scent? Yeah, we want to avoid that if possible. And this seems really nice. This next product I have tried, even though I've only had it for a couple of hours. This is from ColourPop. It is their Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Hydrating Foundation. I bought mine in the shade Fair 03C. This is the lightest cool tone shade that at least Ulta has on their website. I don't know if the shade range differs slightly between retailers or not. I think it's a really, really good shade for me. It looks darker, I think, in the bottle than it ended up applying. It has been on for, what, at least an hour, maybe 2 at this point? Yeah, at least 2 hours at this point. And I think it looks really good. I am, of course, going to have to keep trying this out. I've just been inside my house. I haven't been sweating. I haven't, had a chance to see this in a variety of different lightings yet, but I think it looks nice so far, and hopefully that continues to be the case. Prior to purchasing this, I hadn't had a foundation for several months, if not maybe even a year. The one that I had before that was also a ColourPop foundation, but it was a different line. I don't remember which one. From Sephora, I got their little birthday gift. I chose the Kosas one, which has a mini of their wet lip oil. This one's in the shade Unbuttoned. That was harder than it should have been. And this seems like a nice product. I find that it's more like what I associate with a lip gloss than a lip oil. It doesn't really have that really oily, like slippy texture to it. And it's a little bit more pigmented than I generally associate with a lip oil, but it does seem to be quite nice. The other piece that came in that set is the Kosas Airbrow. Haven't used this yet. I did actually just have to, I called it an empty, but it was really a declutter of the brow gel that I had been using, just because it was old and it was starting to leave little dried pieces in my brows, which not the look I'm going for. So I will be trying this one out very soon. This one so far seems really nice, and I thought that the color was very pretty. I think this will work for a lot of different people. Also from Sephora, I used 100 points to get this little Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil. I've never used one of these before. I don't know how. I've been in the beauty community for what, like 10 years? Yeah, I've been watching beauty YouTube for 10 years now, and I've never tried one of these, but this will be my first one. I'm not going to open it right now just because I do have a black eyeliner open, but I'm looking forward to trying this one out. And we're just gonna keep building to the one item that I actually paid for directly in my Sephora order. But with one of their little codes, I got this item from Laura Mercier. This is a mini of their pressed setting powder in translucent. I've used this a couple times. It seems like a nice powder. It's a really nice size. I think this will actually last me quite a while, especially since I don't use a ton of powder. Though now that I'm wearing foundation, maybe I will use a little bit more. There is a very full-on swatch, but it does blur nicely, and it doesn't seem to have like an obnoxiously matte finish. So I have enjoyed that the couple times that I've used it, but of course, for a more thorough review, you'll probably need to check out an Empties video like 2 years in the future, but we'll try to talk a little bit about it before then. I bought 2 ColourPop lip products this month, which I wasn't really expecting to do, but this one I found at Target. This is the Strand. It's one of their Just Tints. I had a couple of different Just Tints pretty early on in my channel, and I thought it was a nice formula, but I kind of felt like I was done with it. But I've really been enjoying a tinted lip product recently. I've been really enjoying the NARS Afterglow Balms, which are, I would say, on the more tinted side of a tinted lip balm. And I liked these. I just kind of thought I was done with them because there were other ColourPop lip products that I liked more. However, as it turns out, the ColourPop lip products that I liked more, which were the Lippy Sticks, and I think it's the glowy lips, both have beeswax in them, or artificial beeswax. I don't remember which one they have. So I ended up revisiting this and trying the Strand color. I've had this for about a week and I've worn it like 4 times. I think it's really beautiful. I love this soft pink. It's very much the type of shade that I like to wear for every day. And speaking of a soft pink that I would like to wear for every day, this one I haven't tried yet. So this will be our first experience here together. This is the ColourPop So Juicy, which I think are supposed to be like the Tarte, what are they called? Juicy Lips. They're a click pen, which, is there enough at the top? Yeah, there's enough at the top that I can get a little bit off without clicking. So this one is a little bit more pink, I would say, than the Strand is, and I like that. That color is going to work out really well for me, I think. Yeah, that is a beautiful shade for spring. These have a really pleasant, like vanilla, kind of cake-like scent. Cool. I think I'm really going to like this. I'm glad I picked this one up. I was kind of questioning if that was a good idea or not. And then the last item for the month is the one item I actually paid for at Sephora. This was ridiculously expensive. It was $38 for a lipstick. But I have really enjoyed my Pillow Talk medium lipstick that I have from Charlotte Tilbury. I was looking to try another shade from the brand, and for some reason this one was really speaking to me. This is the shade Wedding Bells. First of all, let's take a look at the packaging. I think it's very pretty. I don't like it quite as much as I like the faceted packaging, but this is quite pretty. And the shade on this is sort of a deeper nude pink with just a little bit of peach in it. On the website, I didn't think that this had any peach at all. However, at least on my lips, this does have just a hint of peach, which I think is very, very pretty. Usually, a lot of peach colors will make the area around my lips look sort of dead, There's just something about an orangey brown that gives me absolute corpse face. But this has enough pink in it that it really does seem to suit my complexion, but works with sort of warmer looks overall. I see myself getting quite a bit of use out of this lipstick in the summer, especially, and then into fall as well. But I've worn it several times this month and really liked the effect too. I think it is absolutely gorgeous. I've been really loving this. $38 worth? Questionable, but I think I actually ended up paying about $13 for it because I had a $25 Sephora gift card. And for $13, I think this was an amazing, amazing purchase. So that is everything that I bought this month. I spent about $85 out of pocket on everything that I showed you today. It would have been a lot more had I not had those gift cards. This is not what I want every month to look like. This is more that I want to bring in on a monthly basis. However, I knew that this month was going to be a little bit bigger. I knew that I wanted to spoil myself a little bit, and I'd saved some gift cards specifically to use during the month of April. So I do have one item still on its way to me. It is a palette, which is very exciting. I haven't bought a palette since October. So that'll be fun to play around with, but it'll have to wait for the May video because I just want to put this up. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please consider liking and subscribing if you did, and I hope I see you guys in the next one. Bye, y'all.